You got 3 days there.
Yes, it's crunch time. It is. We're almost there. I'm excited. Got a little slight anxiety, but it's almost here. I'm excited. Um, we did decide to add the virtual option on. I think we have
Mhm.
like 3 more virtual tickets left. Um, so I'm pretty excited about that as well because there's just a lot of people due to just different circumstances that weren't going to be able to actually come in person. So when we opened that up, a lot more got to attend.
Okay, so you got to start at the beginning. Some people don't know exactly what we're talking about, or what you're having on the 20th. So you have to tell them each time exactly what it is from beginning to.
So 420 weekend, April 20th to the 23rd, we're having the Winners Tribe 420 experience here in Denver, Colorado. And we're going to have 4 days of networking and education in a 420 environment. So day one, we have our Earn, Burn, and Learn with the Chicago Bitcoin Block Bully. Day two, we have the Recession Run-Up, where you have myself, Dennis Sinet, Chad Hill, Bankroll Wealth Builders, Marcus Ruffin, and we're going to be teaching on our different specialties, just different ways to teach you how to get it when the going is tough. That's the theme of the session run up. Saturday, we're going to have a networking experience at one of our local canna bars. And then Sunday, we're going to do our closing with lunch and brunch. Every person who attends either in person or virtually are going to get some NFTs airdropped. One will be the commemorative annual 420 NFT, which is going to be an NFT that earns interest. So it's going to be stuffed with some coins that are actually earning interest. The other NFT that you receive is Crypto Kush, which is from THC Harmonics, and it's a really neat new technology that you can actually listen to instead of smoking or eating an edible. So that is like something totally groundbreaking that will be put into the swag bags to everybody that is attending.
Okay, so about you, before we talk about 420, about you, you have what do you do?
Some of everything. So I know, but I specialize in MMO, which is make money online methods and strategies. I've been doing this for over a decade now, right, when it comes to making money online. And so just the different things that have come across my path, I share that information because I know it can't possibly be all for me. All the things I know about making money, it's impossible to apply all of them myself. So I know it's for everybody else that I would come across or learn these things. And so knowledge not shared remains unknown, and I share. So I put most of that information inside of the community that I built called the Winners Tribe community, where you can go and find different topics: real estate, cryptocurrency, marketing, just whatever you name it. We got a little something in there for everybody when it comes to making money, because everything's not for everybody, but we got something for everybody.
Okay, how do you join the Winners Tribe?
You go to www.thewinnerstribe.com and create a profile.
And what would happen after that? Do they get a corresponding email, or what happens after you join? What
It's just
happens?
like you started for any social media network, because the Winners Tribe is a private social media network. So you make your profile, follow some friends, join some groups, start posts, start some conversations. Message me, let me know you made it. But yeah, take a look around, take a tour, and start diving in. You know, everything is topic based, so it's pretty easy to find based on your interest.
Okay, and you have books, right? Yes. What books do you
Yeah, I have quite a few books, and I have some more actually getting ready to come out. So everybody who actually comes to the Winter Tribe is going to get, I mean, to the 420 experience is actually going to get a physical copy of the Checkup for the Neck Up double header. which is 2 books that I have. One is a story about subconscious reprogramming of your mind for success, because a lot of people have success anxiety, or they just freeze up when it's on their brink of success. So there's just a lot of things that I implement in there that are pretty fun that help with that, as well as with the 30 days to success workbook. But I have quite a few books, and we have a library inside of the Winners Tribe, so that we have a Goodreads section that has a whole bunch of books that I've created and curated, as well as we have the tab inside of the Winners Tribe, the library.
Okay, so and then in 420, 420 begins. What time does it begin as virtual?
So it's gonna be from 11 to 3 Mountain Standard Time. Thursday is gonna be from 11 to 3 Mountain Standard Time on Friday. So that's 8 hours in combination, 4 hours each day with the different teachers that are going to be teaching.
Okay, Black Noah say, do you offer these business methods to children? Financial literacy.
It is so funny that you say that. I wasn't going to say anything, but I do have 3 strategies that are coming out for the children. I've been case studying these with my own children. So I do have some things that are coming released. We are bringing back our children's blockchain gaming group coming here in the summer, so that, they have some different things to do. But yeah, I actually have 3 strategies that are getting ready to release in the children's section. And it's funny because I wasn't going to tell anybody yet, so but you asked, so. But yeah, I found 3 ways that, no matter the age, with a little, parent help, that kids can make money. Usually with my kids, we do a lemonade stand, in the summertime. And I mean, they're doing like $800 a month on a lemonade stand, right? But this time we want to go to the online aspect, because we're going to be doing a lot of traveling, because I'm taking 4 months off this summer. So yeah, from June 1st to September 30th, I'm going to be on vacation. And I'm actually pretty excited about that, because you're taking 4 months off. I'm taking 4 months off, and during this Winners Tribe 420 experience, I'm actually going to teach the way that's going to allow me to do that, but still have income coming in. But I'm enjoying my life. So I'm going to actually be teaching on that at this experience.
Okay. So what if somebody say, okay, so why do I need to come to 420? What would you tell them? What's your elevator pitch?
Because you need to learn how to get it when the getting is tough. It's about to be some interesting times coming up, as far as the world of finance and just making money. We live in a time where you need 2.5 incomes to survive. You know how many people I know in roommate situations unwillingly, because they need to be able to, sustain their living. So with that being said, we're just going to show a lot of different methods to help you stay on top of that and be ahead of that curve that's going to be coming.
Okay. And this isn't relative to what you're saying, but yesterday I created the writing prompt, the exchange, me for me. And it sounds like this conversation is kind of giving me an aroma or an idea for exchange, me for me. So the exchange is like, I'm just asking people, throughout all of time, how many times have you exchanged you for you? How many times do you have to see yourself change? Did you have to convert you? Did you have to give up something to be something, give up something to do better, so it's the exchange. That's what I'm saying. Internally, the exchange is this right here, what you're talking about. You like you need to come, because there's going to be some learning going on. You have to exchange something. You say when times get hard, you can learn something different. So what do you have to do to learn something different? Or be willing to accept something different.
Yeah, that's really what it is. Like, I mean, it's just a new era. It's a new day and time. I was actually reflecting on that, like, just back in the day. Like, I wanted to have my own product so bad. Like, when I first came on online marketing, I was like, I was an affiliate. I would help other people run their offers, and my dream was always to be what's called an offer owner, which is basically you create your own digital products, courses, or whatever. But it was such a new concept. It was like foreign then. It wasn't just like, oh, it's just making a digital product. It was like the offer owner, like, oh. But now I push them out like that. Like, there's not one product that I ain't put out that I haven't sold. It's not hard as far as the different things that the tools and setting up pages and different things like that. It's nothing like it was. And I was willing to do it then, as far as the hard manual way. And then just now how easy everything is. It's just like, wow, I'm so grateful because it wasn't like that. Like reels and stuff, that wasn't out, but it was something that, I was doing. So just to be able to see the rewards of being first, these are already strategies and things that I was implementing, and now they've come to pass in current time. So that's quite interesting.
But Daz, let me tell you something. See, you make everything sound so easy. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna go over there and do that right now. You make everything sound so easy. It's like me when my first computer was a Mac, but it was like the one with the little floppy disk, and then I got a Tandy 1000 with a dot matrix printer, and I built my other computers and had to learn DOS and all the other things to build computers. So this was a process. So now computers are easy. Computers aren't easy for everybody. What you said is not easy for anybody to actually comprehend. I said, you just said like, oh yeah, you just do this, and digital. It was hard for us when it was manual. See, all that sounds real good, but you need to break that down so we can understand what the hell you're talking about.
See, that is like what I actually specialize in. Like what I like to say is to understand the magnitude of anything, break it down to its simplest form. Mm-hmm. Like when it comes to pushing out just product creation, I break like all this stuff is like in the Winners Tribe too. Like I have steps for everything. I literally put things out in steps. Like if you got to come up with a marketing plan, I have something simple as, picking 5 posts for the month. And then you have one post coming out every week. And, you're basically done once you schedule that out. If you're writing an ebook, you just talk in your Google Docs and download it as a PDF, and bada bing, bada boom, you have an ebook. So I cut things down into real simple steps. It sounds complicated until you actually see what I do. That's like my clothing line. I have my own clothing line. I have my own shoes, right? Shoes. Most people, when they have a clothing line, they have t-shirts. I have like my own shoes, furniture, different things like that. When I first started helping people in that situation, they thought they need like $25,000, $250,000 to start a clothing line. I showed them how to get it done for less than a DoorDash order, okay? So it's really just actually seeing the application or understanding the application. And a lot of this really is easier than what it appears. It sounds complicated, or it sounds, like it has a lot of pieces to it, but a lot of this stuff doesn't. It's really based on consistency. I teach on consistency method, not skill method. So you don't have to be extra talented to see results from the things that I teach. You need to be consistent in applying what I teach to have results. Okay. And that's what makes what I do different.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. But and I was saying it because the way it flows from your tongue is just so easy. Like, oh yeah, you just go and you just do this, and it's just automated. And then you create this, and you put this out, and then you sell these, and it just it just looks so easy the way you said, and it probably is easy the way you teach it. So they can learn all this in the Winners Tribe.
Yeah.
Okay, so 420. How do someone begin if they can't do all the days? Is there a breakdown on how somebody can participate virtually, on what days they can participate, what's going on, and do you have a map of the event? Do you have a virtual map where you can show what's going on?
Yeah. So the link in my bio actually has a link to the experience. It has like the map out of the activities and when it's going to happen. If you are for some reason preoccupied in any of those times, there will be a recording for just the attendees. so that you can go back, rewatch it, because it's gonna be some heat. Like, I'm definitely supplying notebooks and pens because it's gonna be a lot of note taking having to take place. So yeah, so the links in my bio. Everything as far as the itinerary is on the page. And then, like I said, you will receive the recording as well as the 2 NFT airdrops in the book.
Okay, and you say they're getting one physical book.
Yes, one physical book, 2 airdrops. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's the checkup from the neck up.
Yep, the checkup from the neck up doubleheader.
Okay. And you said what other books do you have, just in case somebody want to look? What other books do you have? Check up from neck up, doubleheader. What other books do you have?
I have the 1K to 1 million Pay Yourself Manifestation game, which is also in the Winners Tribe. I have Engage and Accumulate, which is also in the Winners Tribe. I have Free 99 to Freedom. Okay, let me back it. So, Engage and Accumulate is a book that teaches you how to engage with different social media, blockchain social media platforms to earn cryptocurrency. Free 99 to Freedom is a way to show you how to compound stocks, like dividend stocks, for free. And so I have different books like that inside of the Winners Tribe.
Okay. But I brought you in there because I'm so proud of you, and I don't know if people see that. See, I'm all about follow through. Like you say, I'm doing this event on 420, and this was a couple of months ago when we talked about it. You say, okay, well, then it's coming up. Now it's 3 days away. So I want people to see that maybe they're not used to seeing people follow through. And I always tell people, I say, some people start following you because they like the way you follow through. And sometimes we need to see practice. We need to see a practice follow through so we can learn to follow through ourselves.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of you because your consistency in what you're doing is amazing. And I'm quite, and I wanted to make the events, but when I got back from my book tour, I had a benefactor that was doing some things that blocked me when I left. So everything when I left where I was just on my own, which wasn't the plan. But I'm like, you don't worry about the plan. Sometimes things happen for the best. And that's why I came up with the exchange me for me. So what are you willing to exchange for you? Because a lot of times your plan will not function the way you think your plan will. But you must function throughout the times your plan didn't work.
Yeah. And I always just go with it. Like, I might have a detoured route to my destination, but I know the destination. As long as I got that destination in my head, how I get there to me really doesn't matter. If that, like, I might have my vision of the path, or the way the journey is gonna be, but how many times is it really that way? So
yeah, you can't well, you just can't bust out laughing like that because I felt you on that. Like, how many times is very few times is it really that way. I got you. I agree with you. That is the truth.
So you got to just find your way to maintain joy on the journey. That's really what it's about.
So is there anything else you want to say to people thinking about, or people wanting to come virtually, or trying to make 420? Anything else you want to tell them?
Yeah, like, if you don't learn a way to make some money when you're asleep, you're going to work till you die. And right now, it's in a situation where a lot of people, you're showing up for every dollar. And when you're showing up for every dollar, then you're not really able to enjoy the dollars that you're making, if that makes sense. Because you're spending so much time making them. And that's really the emphasis of it. That's why, day 2 is called the recession run up, because you got to know how to get it when it's tough. And that is just my thing. Like, it's a new day and time that we got to really learn how to capitalize what we have, to make the most of the opportunities that we have that are available, so we could really be in optimal operating conditions, right? we can't be in our optimal operating conditions if we're stressed out on a day-to-day or trying to figure this out and always trying to put the pieces together. Like the freedom and the sense and the peace and ease to just have that stuff flowing in, whether I'm there or not. That's why. Come, I want to see you guys at the Winners Tribe 420 experience. But it's just to learn more ways, right, than what we're already doing, because you at least gonna need 2.5 of somethings. You need 2.5 of somethings. You got your job. Then you need 1.5 of something else that's gonna be able to help not only, you know, pay those bills, but start for, you know, providing for your legacy, right? The fact is, a lot of households don't even have $1,000 in savings right now. Wealth is how many days forward that our finances can carry us if we were to stop working today. So if everybody just stopped today, how many days forward could you survive? We always talk about generational wealth, right? Like my kids are 9 and 11 years old, right? They're not even old enough to have kids, and they kids not kids. So if I'm building for 5 generations deep, how much of an infrastructure, how much of a plan, how much in my arsenal do I really need? It can't just be one of something. Heck, it can't be 2.5 of something, right? So that's why it's important to come to this experience.
Man, I'm so proud of you, Daz. And I wish I could be there. I do. I wish I could be there because I know it's going to be amazing, but I want everybody to know what it is, where it is, what time it is, and how to even, if you can't be there, how to get there virtually. So all that's in your link tree on your page?
Yep. Yep, all that's in my link tree.
Okay. But thank you, Daz, for showing up. Even on request. Thank you for showing up on request. Like, okay, I'm gonna come in. But for sure, I'm saying if there's anything else you think of that you want to say, just let me know, and you can come in here at 7:07 and say.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity just to speak. Like, I love the things that I do, but it's not as fun if you do them by yourself. I get more of a thrill seeing other people win with the information that I have, because I've already done it. I've been doing it. And now it's old. You know, it's old to me. I gotta see somebody.
Yeah. So I'm saying you make it sound easy. That's easy. That's yesterday. Yeah. But no, thank you so much for coming through, man. I appreciate you. I really do. And you have to either attend 420 virtually or in person if you can. And you have finances, go, because it's definitely gonna be worth it. Or go to our page and buy the book. Check up from NECA.
Blessings. I appreciate
you. Blessings, Dad. And if you think of something else, you can come back through and you know, drop the last bit on them before 420 come through.
Thanks.
Okay, have a great day. Thank you so much. Peace.